They're off. Showing speed from the far outside, Sterling Ice got out best of all, but Determined Love is right there too. Perfect Gentleman between horses along the rail is Summer Retreat. On the lead now, Determined Love has overtaken Sterling Ice. Perfect Gentleman trying to rally. Red Maple has to come between horses, but in the final 16th, Determined Love is embarrassing this group. Determined Love is going to win by about 2.5. Sterling Ice over Perfect Gentleman. Then a photo for fourth and 21 and 4. All set. They're off. Breaking sharply from the outside is Conquer the Breeze. Strong Attitude emerging and now showing his early speed is Calming Influence. Along the inside, Intrepid Warrior is right there too. As they go into the turn, it's going to be Intrepid Warrior and Calming Influence duking it out on the lead. Strong Attitude is third on the outside, then Ready at Dawn from fourth. A gap of 2.5 back to Doodle Dandy. Conquer the Breeze on the outside after that fast break. And the trailer, as expected, is More Harder. They race the opening quarter in 24 seconds flat, and as they go into the backstretch, it's 3 across the track. Calming Influence ahead the best from the middle, with Intrepid Warrior on the inside and Strong Attitude the outer. Ready at Dawn with a good trip from fourth, 1.5 back. Another gap of 4 to Doodle Dandy. Then we have Conquer the Breeze, and still out of it is More Harder. Midway down the backstretch, Calming Influence is still on top. Strong Attitude from the outside in second. Intrepid Warrior is back into third. Ready at Dawn comes to the outside. He's overtaken Intrepid Warrior for third. Then it's 2.5 to Doodle Dandy. Conquer the Breeze and More Harder is yet to begin his rally. The half was 48 and 1. Calming Influence has put away the other two. He's 1.5 better than Strong Attitude. Ready at Dawn is making a run on the 3 wide side. Doodle Dandy trying to get going, and More Harder begins to pick off horses. 3/4 and 1:13 and 1. Calming Influence is in the lead at the quarter pole, but Ready at Dawn is right there in the 3 path. Strong Attitude not giving up yet from the middle, and More Harder finishing nicely down the outside. Down the stretch they come, 3 across the track. On the inside, Calming Influence, Ready at Dawn right there. Strong Attitude trying to come back on, and More Harder flying down the outside. It's Calming Influence putting them away. More Harder rallying. More Harder down the far outside. Calming Influence staggering at the wire. It's a photo. Photo between More Harder and Calming Influence, then Strong Attitude and Ready at Dawn in 1:48 flat. They're off. Only Believe missed a break and lost a rider. Only Believe out of the race. Showing some speed from the middle is Don't Call Me Sweetie. Along the rail, Our Stormy Sophia rushes up with My Last Dream on the outside. Getting a good trip from fourth is Impulsively. Then we go back to Silent But Violent as they race around the clubhouse turn. Our Stormy Sophia has a head in front of Don't Call Me Sweetie, who's right back putting the pressure on. These ones are 2.5 better than My Last Dream, then Impulsively from fourth, and on the outside, Silent But Violent, past an opening quarter in 23 and 4. Our Stormy Sophia has a neck in front of Don't Call Me Sweetie now. These two have made the pace the whole way around, midway down the backstretch. My Last Dream is tucked into the pocket from third, trying to avoid the riderless horse. Silent But Violent into fifth on the outside, and trying to re-rally up the rail is Impulsively. Into the turn they go, and on top, Our Stormy Sophia has overtaken a tiring Don't Call Me Sweetie. My Last Dream trying to rally from the middle with Silent But Violent out 3 wide, and Impulsively begins to make a move midway around the turn. The half was 48 and 1. Our Stormy Sophia still in control, but trying to avoid the riderless horse. Silent But Violent is rallying 3 wide, and My Last Dream has horse. Impulsively has made a good rally, and he finds a split between rivals at the top of the stretch. Midway down the stretch they go, and it's Impulsively on the lead. Out wide, Silent But Violent trying to go. My Last Dream is stalling. Our Stormy Sophia trying to re-rally up the rail. It's Impulsively on top. Silent But Violent and Our Stormy Sophia trying to dig in, but Impulsively is going best of all. Impulsively wins. Silent But Violent second, then Our Stormy Sophia and My Last Dream in 129 and 3. They're off. Sea by the Sea is showing speed along the rail. Wanafrack and Radcliffe is emerging from the middle. It's going to be a duel up front. Radcliffe getting ahead in front of Sea by the Sea. Wanafrack taking back to third. Then we have Hyperactive in fourth. Santiago Salsa, I'm So Fly, and No Easy Road race together. And then it's a gap of 3 back to Sligo Calling, who trails. Into the turn they go. Radcliffe and Sea by the Sea duke it out. Wanafrack is liking what he sees from third. They race the opening quarter in 23 and 1. Santiago Salsa is into fourth with No Easy Road traveling nicely on the far outside. Then we go back to I'm So Fly, Hyperactive, and Sligo Calling continues to trail but is making up ground. At the quarter pole, Radcliffe is overtaken Sea by the Sea, who begins to tire. Wanafrack comes off the rail and sticks his gray head in front. Trying to rally down the outside is No Easy Road. It's Wanafrack on top. Radcliffe trying to dig back in on the inside. No Easy Road looking to split them, drifting towards the rail. Wanafrack has a head in front. Radcliffe is coming back on. No Easy Road looking for racing room. Coming down to the wire, it's Radcliffe and Wanafrack. Radcliffe is going to come out on top. Wanafrack was second, then No Easy Road, and Santiago Salsa in 107 flat. They're off. Shambo rockets out from the rail. It's going to be Shambo going out to set the early fractions, but Section 10 is breathing down his neck from the outside. Petawawa takes a drop to the inside to get third. Then we have Street Max, Mr. Dynamic. Out wide is Storm and Humor. Then we have Dynamic Mission, Let's Say This, Rushing River. And the early trailer is going to be Swigu Star. Into the backstretch they go. It's Shambo, a length better than Section 10. They're setting a good early tempo. They race the opening quarter in 23 and 3. Shambo 1.5 over Section 10. Then it's a gap of 3 to Petawawa and Mr. Dynamic. Storm and Humor is alone in fifth. Then we have another gap back to Dynamic Mission. Then we have Street Max, Rushing River. Along the outside is, and the trailer is Swegu Star. They go into the turn. Shambo continues to lead. Petawawa is into second over a tiring Section 10. Into third now on the outside is Storm and Humor. Between horses is Mr. Dynamic. Dynamic Mission trying to angle wide to get a rally going. But with a quarter mile to go, Shambo was led from the onset. He went the half in 47-4. Trying to rally is Petawawa. The top two have opened up about 5 on the rest. Shambo slowly getting reeled in by Petawawa, who's finishing nicely down the outside. Dynamic Mission is into third with Swegu Star rallying from last, but Petawawa overtakes Shambo at the 16th pole. It's going to be Petawawa to go on to win the 5th. Petawawa by 2 over Shambo. Swegu Star into third over Dynamic Mission in 126-4. They're off. Shoot for the Money hopped at the start and has spotted the field about 3 lengths. Rushing up the rail to go for the lead is Love That Madison, with J&B and Crumlin putting the pressure on from the outside. A gap of 2 back to Gus's Gamble, then Omegna, We Want Action, and another 6 back to Shoot for the Money after the slow start. Less than a half mile to go. It's a duel up front. J&B and Crumlin puts ahead in front of Love That Madison, who's retreating. A gap of 3 back to Gus's Gamble. We Want Action trying to make up ground from 4th. Omegna 5th, and still well back to Shoot for the Money. The quarter was a quick 22-1, and J&B and Crumlin is clearly in command now. Love That Madison asked for more from second, but not responding. We Want Action descending on the leaders quickly with Gus's Gamble from 4th. Top of the stretch, and the lead has changed again. It's We Want Action overtaking J&B and Crumlin. Gus's Gamble is into third with Omegna rallying past a tiring Love That Madison, but in the final furlong, it is We Want Action getting away from them. We Want Action strolling home to one of the easiest wins of the day. We Want Action is up by about 7. Omegna rallied into second over J&B and Crumlin, who held on over Gus's Gamble for third, 106 flat. They're off. They got out in a good line, showing the most speed as Just in Time Goes North. Breathless in the Sand right there, and ridden along from the rail is Diamondback. Final Strike getting good position in 4th, then Princess Moro, Thelonious, Undefiled, and Sun Forester. Into the clubhouse turn they go, and Diamondback was asked for speed and responded. He's 1 length clear of Breathless in the Sand. Just in Time Goes North is back into third, 5 lengths better than Final Strike. Undefiled is up into 5th over Thelonious, Sun Forester, and Princess Moro. The opening quarter was a quick 23-1. Diamondback has the lead, but he's taking a lot of pressure from Breathless in the Sand. These two have opened up about 2.5 on Just in Time Goes North, who's dropped to the inside, 2 lengths better than Final Strike. Undefiled into 5th over Thelonious, then Princess Moro, and Sun Forester. Down the backstretch they go. The pace is hot, 46-3. Diamondback with a neck advantage over Breathless in the Sand as they race within the half-mile pole. Final Strike overtakes Just in Time Goes North into third, then Undefiled. Princess Moro trying to rally. Thelonious not responding, and Sun Forester continues to trail. The lead has not changed. Breathless in the Sand and Diamondback still dueling up front. Final Strike creeping up in them at the 5/16 pole. Just in Time Goes North is tired from 4th. Not much happening from the back. Princess Moro and Undefiled have stalled. Sun Forester swings to the far outside as they turn to the top of the stretch. Diamondback and Breathless in the stand are still going at it. Final Strike has had a good trip, but he hasn't made much of it yet. It's Breathless in the sand and Diamondback slugging it out down the stretch, trying to rally down the far outside. From the back is Sun Forester. Within the final furlong, Breathless in the sand has put away Diamondback, but Sun Forester is coming down the far outside. Sun Forester rallying, Breathless in the sand crawling, but he's going to do enough. It's Breathless in the sand. Sun Forester second over Princess Moro, then a photo for fourth in 1:48 and 4. They're off. Call Me Wally was out a little slowly, showing speed from the inside is Salem Street. Between horses is Hiatus, and to the outside, Jack Beanstalk. Dot's Vision is going to get a good trip from fourth. Then we have Deep Explorer. Out wide is Robusto, and the trailer is Call Me Wally. Midway round the clubhouse turn, it's a duel up front, Salem Street and Hiatus going at it, with Hiatus opening up a half length. We go back about 2 to Jack Beanstalk. Dot's Vision fourth along the inside. Robusto is fifth on the outer. Then the trailing pair are Call Me Wally and Deep Explorer. The quarter was 23 and 2, and Salem Street is coming right back on Hiatus. These two are 1.5 better than Jack Beanstalk and Dot's Vision, who's pocketed up. Robusto is still fifth. Out wide, Call Me Wally, and Deep Explorer is the trailer. They race into the far turn. Nothing has changed. Salem Street and Hiatus knocking heads on the front end. Jack Beanstalk begins to tire as Dot's Vision is now a clear third. Robusto trying to get going from fifth, Deep Explorer, and the trailer is now Call Me Wally. The half was 46 and 4, and Salem Street has put away Hiatus at the quarter pole. Trying to rally up the inside is Dot's Vision. Out wide, Robusto tries to come back on, and Deep Explorer has rallied from last, making up good ground. Down the stretch they come, and it's Salem Street who's opened up too. Dot's Vision has had a great trip, and he's trying to come up. Deep Explorer closing. Dot's Vision making things close on Salem Street in the final 16th. Salem Street still has the lead, but Dot's Vision is coming. Down to the wire, it's going to be close. It's going to be a photo. I think Dot's Vision got up over Salem Street. Deep Explorer was third, and a photo for fourth in 1:25 and 4. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fort Erie Racetrack on a beautiful Monday afternoon. We've got a 6-race card coming your way today, fast on the main track and firm on the turf with the rail out 12 feet. It's currently 26 degrees Celsius or 80 degrees Fahrenheit, a little cloudy out, but otherwise a nice day, with the wind coming from the southwest at 15 miles per hour. Check out our website, forterieracing.com, where you can get live video streaming of the races, as well as all of our race replays. Tune into the pre-race show to get info about the track conditions, program changes, handicapping information, and info about upcoming races and events. Racing will be back tomorrow at Fort Erie Racetrack with our standard Tuesday 4:05 twilight post time. Our next free concert at the Tiki Bar will be on Tuesday, August 9th, featuring the Howling Horns. Concert begins after the last race, sponsored by Miller's Auto Recycling. Honeymoon Suite will be having a concert at Fort Erie on Saturday, September 17th at 7 p.m. This is a special ticketed fundraiser for COPE. Tickets are now available online, sponsored by Rona Fort Erie. The Basset Hound races are coming back to Fort Erie on Sunday, August 14th after the horse races ends. Registration is now open on our website. The 87th running of the Prince of Wales Stakes will be held on Tuesday, September 13th, first post 1:05. Be sure to book your table for the Turfside Dining Room, open on live racing days. Reservations are strongly recommended. Become a member of HPIBet.com today. Get $100 after you bet $100, plus your first bet is on us. Tune in to Your TV Niagara for the Fort Erie Race Replay Show, Channel 700, Thursdays and Saturdays at 10 p.m. The Jackpot High Five carryover is up to $7,353. Be sure to bet the Jackpot High Five in today's 6th race. Smoking is allowed only in designated areas here at Fort Erie. No food or beverage is permitted in these areas, and no cannabis is allowed on the property. Coming up next are today's race changes. In race 1, we just have an overweight. Number 1, King of Awesome, 1 pound over, now 121 pounds. Race 2, an overweight on the number 6, Fleeka, 1 pound over at 119 pounds. Race 3, overweight on number 8, Tazinga, 1 pound over, 119 pounds. Race 4, overweight on number 6, Tis My Right, now 3 pounds over at 110 pounds. And a rider change on number 8, SEAL Team 2. Make the rider Kirk Johnson and correct the weight to 122 pounds. Race 5, a few overweights. Number 1, Devil in Her Heart, 3 pounds over at 116 pounds. Number 3, Artie's All In, 1 pound over at 119 pounds. Number 5, High Reserve, 1 pound over at 119 pounds. And number 6, Innuendo, 3 pounds over at 121 pounds. And in race 6, an overweight or a rider change on number 8, Finding Perfection. Make the rider Omar Marino. So it's a beautiful summer Monday afternoon here at Fort Erie Racetrack. We've got a 6-race card coming your way, some competitive dashes coming up. Let's take a look at some selections for today's card. Race 1 is a claiming race for 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. Claiming price of $62.50 down to 6, going 6.5 furlongs on the main track. Field of 5 set to go here. My selections are 4, 5, and 3. Number 4, Paperback Hero, took the blinkers off when trying a route on July 19th and dropped surprisingly far out of it. Came running to be an okay 4th. It wasn't a bad run. He puts the blinkers back on and cuts back to a sprint while also dropping in for $62.50. Paperback Hero looks like the clear one to beat on the class drop. Number 5, Salt Mine Teddy, has been racing well enough on the turf as of late. Had an okay 3rd place finish 2 starts ago. Raced a little wide last week. Broke his maiden on the dirt at Mahoning Valley this winter. We'll see how he likes to cut back to 6.5 furlongs after racing 2 turns on the turf. And number 3, Mobilizer, was claimed out of his maiden breaking effort on July 12th for $4,000. He stalked the pace that day and finished best. We'll see if how he takes the step up to non-winners of 2 company. Race 2 is a maiden claiming race for fillies and mares, claiming price of $4,000 down to $37.50, sprinting 5 1/2 furlongs on the main track. Field of 6 here. My selections are 5, 6, and 1. Number 5, Halton, 6-year-old mare, made just her first career start on July 17th. Showed absolutely no speed and passed a few tiring foes to be 6th, beaten about 6 lengths. Obviously has to improve, but gets a small class drop here, dropping in for $4,000. And if she can show any more early speed and get some better position, Halton could be live second time out. Number 6, Fleeka, showed a little bit of run in her first start at Woodbine for $40,000, made an early move up the rail on the turf before tiring, and then was just disappointing on the Tapeta on July 21st. Now takes a huge plunge in from $25,000 in for $4,000. If she likes the dirt at all, Fleeka will be very tough to beat here. And number 1, Hard Road to Glory. This is a very difficult horse, but once you get her to the gate, she's put in an honest effort in all 3 of her local starts. Has some speed, likes the dirt. Hard Road to Glory in with a shot. Race 3 is a claiming race for fillies and mares which have never won 2 races. Claiming price of $8,000 down to $7,000, going about 1 mile on the turf course. Field of 8 here, and my selections are 4, 6, and 2. Number 4, Seabet's Bow, raced at this level on July 17th and made a nice rally to be 3rd, just missed 2nd by less than a length, but was finishing very nicely, and had a good run against Allowance Company on June 13th. If she can work out a trip, Seabet's Bow should be very live on the turf course. Number 6, New York Commander, was able to hold 2nd off of Seabet's Bow in the July 17th race. Was in a tough starter allowance 2 starts ago. Before that, ran an okay 5th in the allowance race on June 13th. Definitely likes the Fort Erie turf course. New York Commander in with a shot. And then number 2, Quiet Ascot, had a nice win on June 14th and then missed by a nose on June 27th. Was a little flat last time out on July 17th and finishing 4th. I expected better, but you can't hold one bad effort against a horse too harshly. She had been racing well before, and if she's 6-1 as she's quoted on the morning line, Quiet Ascot is probably worth a wager. Race 4 is a claiming race for 3-year-olds and up which have not won a race this year or which have never won 4. Claiming price of $5,000 down to $47.50, going 1 mile and 70 yards on the main track. And it's a competitive field of 8. I think you can make a case for most of them. My selections are 7, 2, and 1. Number 7, AI Initiative, has been off for just over a month now. Had 2 very good races to start off the meet, 2nd behind Strong Ending, and then 3rd behind Strong Ending and Storm Risk. But he was facing some very nice starter allowance boys there. He's taking the big drop back in for 5 after racing well at that optional 10 level. But AI Initiative likes the Fort Erie dirt, likes the 2-turn distance, looks tough to beat. Number 2, Determinator, hasn't raced since April. He was at Mahoning Valley over the winter and spring and was racing well at Mahoning. The 9-year-old gelding should be pretty fit after the bit of the layoff. He's been breezing regularly. And he was hitting the board this spring. I expect him to fit well with these. And number 1, Breathless in the Sand. He was very game when winning an 8,000 non-winners of 3 here at Fort Erie last week. Dueled on the lead, put the other speed away. He was tired at the end, but nobody was catching him. It was a good win for Breathless in the Sand. We'll see if he's able to duplicate that coming back on short rest. Race 5 is a maiden allowance race for 3-year-olds and up, going 6 furlongs on the main track. Field of 6 going here. My selections are 6, 2, and 3. Number 6, Innuendo, cuts back in distance after running a well-beaten 5th going long on the turf on July 11th. He tried a dirt sprint on June 28th, and he didn't run great, but he didn't run terrible. He was 5th by 8 3/4. Hopefully he could show a little more speed, but I'm not counting on it. He's typically a serious closer. But in his second try on the dirt, I think Innuendo could be live. The reason why I went with Innuendo is because I don't like the favorite here, number 2, Core. He races well every time, but he always gets himself beat. He goes off as the favorite often and does not deliver. But he races well all the time. He's got 9 top 3 finishes and 19 tries, and he likes Fort Erie. I just don't want to pick him on top at a short price. And another logical one is number 3, Artie's All In. Made his first career start on July 19th in the same race that Core exits, was a well-beaten 4th. He needs to improve off of that, but he's a second-time starter, and any horse can improve with some experience. Last race of the day, race 6, is a claiming race for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which haven't won a race this year or which have never won 4 races. Claiming price of $4,000, and we're sprinting about 5 furlongs on the turf course. My selections here are 7, 3, and 2. Number 7, Stormy Susie, was 7th in a 5-furlong turf sprint on July 17th, but really did not race badly, was beaten only 2.5 lengths. Has a good record over the turf course, won at Fort Erie over a mile last year. Probably wants a bit more than 5 furlongs, but if there's enough of a pace set up, Stormy Susie could come running. Number 3, All About the Drama, comes out of the same race that Stormy Susie was in. Was close to the pace, made the lead in the stretch, and just could not hold off the back classy Benedette's Lady. All About the Drama should be forwardly placed and in good form right now. And number 2, High Society Girl. Tried the Fort Erie turf on June 28th in an allowance optional claiming race and was just a non-factor after showing some brief early speed. This one can race on the turf though, has a turf win at Woodbine in the past. Normally shows plenty of early speed and should appreciate this big drop in for $4,000. So that's a look at our 6-race card today. It should be a good day of racing. 22 minutes to post for race number 1.
It's easy to make a bet on HPIBet.com. Follow these simple steps and you'll be betting in no time. First, go to the HPIBet.com website. Sign in to your HPIBet account. Find the track and race you want to bet on. Click on the Place Bet button. Click on the bet type you want to wager with. Click on the amount you want to wager. Click on the horse you want to wager on. Click on the green Place Bet button. Review your bet confirmation information. It's all done. Remember, all this can be done on most mobile devices. Now cheer on your pick to victory.
Horses are making their way on track for today's first race. Race 1 is a claiming race for 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. Claiming price of $6,250 down to $6,000, going 6 1/2 furlongs on the main track. Race 1 offers win, play, show, exactor, 20-cent try, double, 20-cent super, 20-cent pick 3, and 20-cent pick 4 wagering. Leading the post parade is number 1, King of Awesome. Helen Vanek rides for trainer Ken Albu and owner Six Brothers Stable. Number 2 is Cinnamon Jawbreaker. Keve Nichols in to ride for trainer Phil Hall and owner Robert Simonik. Number 3 is Mobilizer. Wilbert Gobet rides for owner trainer Howard Keene. 4 is Paperback Hero. Kirk Johnson in the saddle for trainer Roy Augustino and owner Reginald Johnston. And number 5 is Salt Mine Teddy. Isabel Wentz rides for trainer Paula Loescher and owner Michael Johns. 4 minutes to post for race number 1. Two minutes to post for race number 1. Currently favored at 3 to 5 is number 4, Paperback Hero. 4 to 1 on number 3, Mobilizer. 9 to 2 on number 2, Cinnamon Jawbreaker. 5 to 1 on number 5, Salt Mine Teddy. And at 9 to 1, number 1, King of Awesome is the longest shot on the board. 2 minutes to post for race 1. 2 minutes to get your early pick 4 wagers in. 1 minute. Just 1 minute to post for today's first race. Race 1 field is making their way towards the starting gate. Not much time left to get your Race 1 wagers in. We'll be loading shortly. Field for Race 1 is heading behind the starting gate. It is post time. First to go up will be King of Awesome with Helen Vanek. Cinnamon Jawbreaker and Keve Nichols. Mobilizer goes off the claim. Wilbert Gobet in the saddle. The gray, Salt Mine Teddy with Isabel Wentz have the outside. And the favorite, Paperback Hero, with the blinkers back on, Kirk Johnson, will be the last to load. All set. They're off. King of Awesome got out nicely from the rail. Mobilizer emerges from the middle showing speed. Also there is Cinnamon Jawbreaker, Paperback Hero fourth, and the early trailer as they come out of the chute is Salt Mine Teddy. 3 across the track down the backstretch. Mobilizer and Cinnamon Jawbreaker head and head with King of Awesome taking back just a touch from the rail. Paperback Hero getting a great trip from fourth, 1.5 off the dueling leaders. And then it's another gap of 2 back to Salt Mine Teddy. They raced the opening quarter in a very moderate but contested 24 seconds flat, and now King of Awesome has made a rush. He's put a half length in front of Cinnamon Jawbreaker. Mobilizer is still there from the 3 path, and now Paperback Hero begins to descend 4 wide, sweeping around the leaders. Salt Mine Teddy is asked for a little more from last, and he is getting closer as King of Awesome backs out. Paperback Hero is stuck ahead in front with the half in 48-1. Mobilizer is fighting back on. These two have opened up 3 on Cinnamon Jawbreaker. Salt Mine Teddy is into 4th over King of Awesome at the top of the stretch. Paperback Hero is now the leader. It's Paperback Hero getting away from Mobilizer, fighting on from 2nd. Well back to Salt Mine Teddy, who's into 3rd in the final 1/8 of a mile. It's Paperback Hero on top. Mobilizer isn't done with as they reach the 16th pole. Mobilizer fights right back on for Wilbert Gobet, and at the wire, it's Mobilizer. Mobilizer wins over Paperback Hero. The other 3 were across the track for 3rd in 1:20-2. Unofficial in race 1, the winner is number 3, Mobilizer. Second, number 4, Paperback Hero. And a photo for show. Hold all tickets until the race 1 photo is posted. And in the photo for show, number 1, King of Awesome, came back on. Fourth was number 2, Cinnamon Jawbreaker. So the unofficial race 1 order is 3-4-1-2. And now returning to the winner's circle, the unofficial race 1 winner, number 3, Mobilizer. Mobilizer is a dark Bayer Brown 3-year-old gelding by Passion for Action out of Crazy Exec. Bred in Ontario by Colebrook Farms. Ridden to victory today by Wilbert Gobet. First off the claim for owner-trainer Howard Keane. 2 in a row for Mobilizer. He's now 2 for 2 at Fort Erie. Gets the first start of the meet for Wilbert Gobet, first win of the meet for Wilbert Gobet and Howard Keane. Race 1 is now official. Prices are up. The winner, number 3, Mobilizer, returns $14.80, $4.10, and $2.70. Number 4, Paperback Hero, $2.10 and $2.10. And number 1, King of Awesome, $3.30 to show. $2 Exacta, 3-4, returns $30.90. $1 Try, 3-4-1, $51.10. $1 Super, 3-4-1-2, $141.25. Pick 5 wagering coming up in today's second race, 20 minutes to post. And racing fans, on screen now is the show photo for race number 1. With number 1, King of Awesome, getting the nose down over number 2, Cinnamon Jawbreaker, for that third place position. Show photo for race 1 is on your monitors now. Become a member of HPIBet.com today. Get $100 after you bet $100, plus your first bet is on us. The Basset Hound races are coming to Fort Erie on Sunday, August 14th. Basset Hounds will be racing after the horse races end. Registration is now open. Changes for the upcoming second race: just an overweight on number 6, Fleeka. 1 pound over, now 119 pounds. 18 minutes to post for race number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a late scratch being announced for the first time here in race number 2. Vet scratch the number 1, Hard Road to Glory. Take out the 1. All wagers on number 1, Hard Road to Glory, will be refunded. If you have Hard Road to Glory in any multi-race wagers, you will inherit the post-time favorite. Horses are making their way on track for today's second race. Race 2 is a maiden claiming race for fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up. Claiming price of $4,000 down to $3,750. We're going to go 5 1/2 furlongs on the main track. Race 2 offers win, play, show, exactor, 20-cent try, double, 20-cent super, 20-cent pick 3, and 20-cent pick 5 wagering. Once again, take note that number 1, Hard Road to Glory, is a late scratch. Leading off the post parade, number 2, Dance for Gold. Kirk Johnson rides for trainer Julie Mathis and owner David Mathis. Number 3 is Liberty in Blue. Pierre Mailhot rides for trainer By Raganoth and owner Kelly Jones. Number 4 is She Ain't No Joke. Omar Marino in the saddle for trainer Claudia Rabstein and owner David Tomlinson. Number 5 is Halton. Melanie Pinto rides for trainer Kevin Buttigieg and owner Curramore Farm. And number 6 is Fleeka. Chris Husbands rides for trainer Ralph Biamont and owners Mary Biamont and Robert Lippa. 1 minute to post for race number 2. Pick 5 wagering kicks off right here. Starting gate moving into position for race number 2. Still a couple minutes to get your wagers in. Currently favored at 7-5 is number 2, Dance for Gold. 9-5 on number 6, Fleeka. 7-2 on number 4, She Ain't No Joke. 6-1 on number 5, Halton. And the 11-1 long shot is number 3, Liberty in Blue. Field is heading towards the starting gate for race 2. Last call to get your wagers in will be loading shortly. And it's post time for race number 2, set to begin loading. First up will be Dance for Gold with Kirk Johnson. This filly wears the cheek pieces. Liberty in Blue with Pierre Mailhot, one of 2 grays in this field. She Ain't No Joke and Omar Marino. Second time starter Halton with Melanie Pinto. And the Woodbine Invader Fleeka with Chris Husbands will have the outside gate. All set. They're off. They got out in a good line. Showing speed is Halton. Up the rail, Dance for Gold. Liberty in Blue also getting some early position. She Ain't No Joke trying to split horses. And out wide and last is Fleeka. On top, midway down the backstretch, it's Dance for Gold, a half length better than Liberty in Blue. She Ain't No Joke is stalking from the outside in third. After the fast break, Halton is back to fourth, and Fleeka continues to trail as they race into the turn. The opening quarter was 22-4. It's Dance for Gold who's opened up 2 on She Ain't No Joke and Liberty in Blue. Halton is in fourth, making up some ground, and Fleeka has dropped off in last. 5/16 of a mile to go. Dance for Gold is still slowly extending her lead. She's up by 3. She Ain't No Joke is second at the quarter pole. Halton is finishing up in the 3 path. Liberty in Blue is finished, and Fleeka tries to get a rally going from the last, but has a lot of ground to make up. Dance for Gold went the half in 47-1. She's still on top, but Halton is finishing down the outside with She Ain't No Joke. Within the final 1/8 of a mile, though, Dance for Gold is well clear, and it doesn't look like she's going to get caught. Down to the wire they come, and it's Dance for Gold and Kirk Johnson going to win in hand. Dance for Gold by about 3.5. She Ain't No Joke and Halton in a photo for second, and then Fleeka up for fourth in 107-4. Unofficial in race 2, the winner is number 1, Dance for Gold. We have a place photo. Hold all tickets until the photo is posted. In the place photo, it was number 4, She Ain't No Joke, over number 5, Halton, and then number 6, Fleeka in for fourth. Race 2, unofficial order of finish, 2, 4, 5, 6. And returning to the winner's circle, the unofficial race 2 winner, number 2, Dance for Gold. Dance for Gold is a 3-year-old bay filly by Noble Mission out of Crane Beach. Bred in Kentucky by John Gunther and Cudney Stables. Ridden to victory today by Kirk Johnson for trainer Julie Mathis and owner David Mathis. First lifetime win in 11 tries for Dance for Gold, who completed the 5 1/2 furlongs in 107-4. Race 2 is now official. Prices are in. The winner, number 2, Dance for Gold, $4, $2.20 and $2.10. Number 4, She Ain't No Joke, $2.70 and $2.10. And number 5, Halton, $2.40. $2 Exacta, 2.4, returns $6.80. $1 Try, 2.45, $11.10. $1 Super, 2.456, $17.85. The $2 Double, 3.2, returns $36.50. And the Consolation Double with the late scratch number 1, $11.90. We're on the turf for race number 3, start of the late pick 4, 20 minutes to post. And racing fans, if you'll turn to your monitors, on screen now is the place photo for race number 2, with number 4, She Ain't No Joke, coming out ahead better than number 5, Halton. Place photo for race 2 on screen now. We had a claim in race number 2. Number 6, Fleeka, was claimed by Six Brothers Stable and moves to the barn of trainer Ken Albu. Be sure to book your table for the Turfside Dining Room. Open during live racing. Reservations are always recommended. Changes for the upcoming third race, just an overweight. Number 8, Tazinga, is 1 pound over. Make the weight 119 pounds. 19 minutes to post for race number 3. Field for race 3 is making their way on track. Race 3 is the Sandy Merson Memorial. This is a claiming race for fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races, going for a claiming price of $8,000 down to $7,000. We're going to go about 1 mile on the turf course. Race 3 offers win, play, show, exactor, 20-cent try, double, 20-cent super, 20-cent pick 3, and 20-cent late pick 4 wagering. Leading the post parade is number 1, Griserian, ridden by Pierre Mailhot for trainer Tom Steer, who owns in partnership with Richard Walpole, Dwayne Passero, and Jim Passero. Number 2 is Quiet Ascot. Melanie Pinto rides for trainer Anthony Husbands and owner Offshore Racing Stable. 3 is Delightful Dreamer. Jeffrey Alderson has the mount for trainer Danny Wills and owner Jeannie Ryan. Number 4 is Seabets Bow. Olaf Hernandez rides for trainer Mickey Neubauer and owner Lori Norris. 5 is Aeronautica. Kirk Johnson in the saddle for trainer Michael Blake and owner Ascot Stud. Number 6 is New York Commander. Omar Marino has the call for owner-trainer Cindy Musto. Number 7 is The Green Planet. Juan Crawford rides for trainer Armin Concessi and owner Rockpile Stable. And number 8 is Tizinga. Chris Husbands rides for trainer Bill Theranos and owner Malta Manors Stables. 2 minutes to post for race number 3. We're on the turf for the start of the late pick 4. Field about to cross onto the turf course before the starting gate takes position. The current favorite at 7-2 is number 2, Quiet Ascot. 4-1 on number 7, The Green Planet. 9-2 on number 5, Aeronautica. 5-1 on numbers 1, Griserian, and 4, Seabets Bow. 6-1 on number 6, New York Commander. 8-1 on number 8, Tizinga. And 11-1 on number 3, Delightful Dreamer. It's a wide open betting board for the start of the late pick 4. Few minutes left to get your wagers in. The starting gate is about to cross onto the turf course. Field for race 3 is behind the starting gate, set to begin loading. Up first is Griserian with Pierre Mailhot. Betting board is still very competitive as Delightful Dreamer and Jeffrey Alderson go up next. Seabets Bow and Olaf Hernandez to gate 4. The Green Planet comes up without the rider. Juan Crawford will climb back aboard after this one's loaded. And they've got the Green Planet in now. Juan Crawford reunites with his mount as Aeronautica and Kirk Johnson go in. New York Commander and Omar Marino. Outside gate is Tazinga with Chris Husbands. And the last to load is the co-favored Quiet Ascot with Melanie Pinto. All set. They're off. Quiet Ascot got out nicely. They're all actually in a pretty good line. New York Commander, and from the middle, Aeronautica is also showing speed as Griserian rushes up the rail. They come under the wire for the first time. It's Aeronautica on top with Griserian. Quiet Ascot is taking back into third. Then we have New York Commander and Seabets Bow, who races a pair. Another gap of 2 back to the Green Planet and Delightful Dreamer. And the early trailer as they race around the turn is Tazinga. The quarter was raced in 23-2, and on top it is Aeronautica, who's opened up 2 on Griserian. Quiet Ascot comes off the rail in third. Then it's another 2 to Seabet's Bow and New York Commander. Gap of 3 to the Green Planet, Delightful Dreamer, and Tazinga. Down the backstretch they go, and they're starting to descend on Aeronautica. Quiet Ascot makes a bid and sticks her head in front. 1.5 back to Griserian from third. Up into fourth, Seabet's Bow and New York Commander. 2 more back to the Green Planet, Delightful Dreamer, and Tazinga still at the back. The half was 48-1, and they duel head-and-head into the final turn. Quiet Ascot over Aeronautica. New York Commander is rallied into third. Griserian is stalling out wide. Seabet's Bow tries to rally along the rail. Splitting horses is trying to rally wide is Delightful Dreamer, and Tazinga swings to the outside. At the top of the stretch, still on top, it is Quiet Ascot. New York Commander is right there, though. New York Commander puts ahead in front of Quiet Ascot. Delightful Dreamer has made up a lot of ground, and the Green Planet is in contention at the 8th pole, but New York Commander has overtaken the lead. Delightful Dreamer storming down the outside. Quiet Ascot trying to come back on with the Green Planet between them. New York Commander holding at the wire. New York Commander. New York Commander wins a length over Delightful Dreamer, then a photo for show in 142-1. Unofficial in race 3, the winner is number 6, New York Commander. Second is number 3, Delightful Dreamer. Third, number 7, The Green Planet. And fourth, number 2, Quiet Ascot. Unofficial race 3 order, 6-3-7-2. And returning to the winner's circle, the unofficial race 3 winner, number 6, New York Commander. New York Commander is a 5-year-old dark bay or brown mare by Commissioner out of Note to Self. Bred in New York by James Everett, Janine Everett, and Erica Everett Moose. Ridden to victory today by Omar Marino for owner-trainer Cindy Musto. Second lifetime win in 20 tries for New York Commander, who covered the about 1 mile in 1:42-1. Race 3 is official. Prices are up. The winner, number 6, New York Commander, $12.50, $6.70, and $4.70. Number 3, Delightful Dreamer, $12.60 and $8.30. Number 7, The Green Planet, $7.20. The $2 exacta, 6-3, returns $127.30. $1 try, 637, $845.30. $1 super, 6372, $1,971.75. $2 double, 26, $34.50. And the $1 pick 3, $97.65. Final pick 3 of the day coming up in today's 4th race, 18 minutes to post. Be sure to tune in to Your TV Niagara for the Fort Erie Race Replay Show, Channel 700, Thursdays and Saturdays at 10 p.m. The 87th running of the Prince of Wales Stakes will be held on Tuesday, September 13th. First post, 105. Changes for the upcoming 4th race. Overweight on number 6, Tis My Right, 3 pounds over, now 110 pounds. And we have a rider change on number 8, Seal Team 2. Make the rider Kirk Johnson. Corrected weight is now 122 pounds. 17 minutes to post for race number 4. Horses are making their way on track for today's fourth race. Race 4 is a claiming race for 3-year-olds and upward which have not won a race in 2022 or which have never won 4 races. Claiming price of $5,000 down to $4,750, and we're going to travel 1 mile and 70 yards on the main track. Race 4 offers win, play, show, exactor, 20-cent try, double, 20-cent super, and 20-cent pick 3 wagering. Leading the post parade, number 1, Breathless in the Sand. Keve Nichols rides for trainer Dale DeRusso, who owns in partnership with Rusty Wood Stable and Solo Racing Limited. Number 2 is Determinator. Chris Husbands has the call for owner-trainer Kevin Buttigieg. Number 3 is Giant Mine. Omar Marino rides for trainer Lindsay Hode and owner Colin Rankin. Number 4 is Night Watchman. Melanie Pinto rides for trainer Michael Blake and owner Annette Blake. 5 is Loquacious. Juan Crawford rides for trainer Steve Cathcart and owner Catherine Morissette. Number 6 is Tis My Right. Amanda Vandermerch rides for trainer Howard Keene and owner Drew Greening. Number 7 is AI Initiative. Jeffrey Alderson in the saddle for owner-trainer John Sims. And number 8 is SEAL Team 2. Kirk Johnson picks up the mount for trainer Roy Augustino and owners Even Stevens Stables Limited and the estate of Daniel Bush. 1 minute to post for race 4. Final pick 3 on today's card coming up here in the 4th. Starting gate taking position for race 4. The current favorite at 9-5 is number 1, Breathless in the Sand. Second choice at 2-1 is number 7, AI Initiative. 4-1 on number 2, Determinator, as AI Initiative drops to 9-5 favorite. 9-1 on number 5, Loquacious, and the rest are double digits. Field for race 4 is behind the starting gate. It's post time. Set to begin loading for the 4th. Breathless in the Sand, looking to win 2 in a row here at Fort Erie. The 8-5 favorite goes to gate 1 under Keve Nichols. The 9-year-old Determinator with Chris Husbands will come up next. Night Watchman and Melanie Pinto have gate 4. Giant Mine will come up later. Loquacious and Juan Crawford. Loquacious goes in. Breathless in the Sand down to even money. The mare, Tis My Right, and Amanda Vandermerch. AI Initiative and Jeffrey Alderson. Outside gate is SEAL Team 2 with Kirk Johnson picking up the mount, and Giant Mine and Omar Marino complete the line. We're all set. They're off. SEAL Team 2 broke very sharply from the far outside and is going to go on to try and clear for the early lead. Breathless in the Sand showing up from the rail with Determinator landing in a good spot from 3rd. Tis My Right 4th with Night Watchman, Giant Mine, and at the back are AI Initiative and Loquacious. They go into the clubhouse turn, and on top, SEAL Team 2 is a half length better than Breathless in the Sand, who's right there on the rail. It's a gap of about 3 back to Determinator, then Tis My Right in 4th. Giant Mine is 5th as they raced an opening quarter in a quick 23-1. 6th on the outside is AI Initiative, then Loquacious, and the trailer is Night Watchman. Down the backstretch they go. They have 5 furlongs left to go, and it's a duel up front. Breathless in the Sand on the rail, and SEAL Team 2 on the outside. These two have opened up about 5 on Tis My Right, who's into 3rd. Backing up is Determinator. He's into 4th. On the outside, 5th, Giant Mine. Loquacious looking for room up the rail. AI Initiative on the outside, and the trailer is still Night Watchman. The half was 47 flat, and as they go into the far turn, Breathless in the Sand has opened up a length on a tired SEAL Team 2. Tis My Right is making up ground on the outside, overtaking SEAL Team 2 for 2nd. Determinator is 4th, trying to rally up the rail. Loquacious and AI Initiative both making up ground. Giant Mine tires, and Night Watchman tries to get going from the back. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. Breathless in the Sand went 3 quarters in 1:13.2. He's still up by 1.5 over Tis My Right, who's trying to come on down the outside. Determinator is coming back on. He's into 3rd. 4th on the outside, Loquacious. 1/8 of a mile to go, and Tis My Right is put ahead in front of Breathless in the Sand. It's Tis My Right, the mare against the boys, who's on top, trying to fight back. Breathless in the Sand. Down to the wire they go. It's Tis My Right and Amanda Vandermerch, first career win for the Bug Girl. Breathless in the Sand was 2nd, then Loquacious and Determinator in 1:45.3. Unofficial in race 4, a 30-1 upset. Number 6, Tis My Right. 2nd was number 1, Breathless in the Sand. 3rd, number 5, Loquacious. And 4th was number 2, Determinator. Unofficial race 4 order, 6-1-5-2. And returning to the winner's circle, the unofficial race 4 winner, number 6, Tis My Right. Tis My Right is a 7-year-old bay mare by Tisway out of Finmore, Queen, bred in Kentucky by Cooper Thoroughbred Management, LLC. Ridden to victory today by Amanda Vandermerch, first career win for the 10-pound apprentice. Trained by Howard Keene, his second win on today's card, and owned by Drew Greening. 6th career win in 29 tries for Tis My Right, who covered the mile in 70 yards in 1:45 and 3. Race 4 is now official in a 30-1 shocker. Number 6, Tis My Right, returns 66.80, 15.40, and 6.60. Number 1, Breathless in the Sand, 2.80 and 2.60. And number 5, Loquacious, 4.20. The $2 exacta, 6-1, $473.90. $1 try, 615, $1,588.70. $1 super, 6152, $7,195.15. $2 double, 66, $359.70. $1 pick 3, $538.45. And the $1 early pick 4, $5,591.65. Late double coming up here in race 5. We have 17 minutes to post. We had a couple of claims in race number 4. Number 1, Breathless in the Sand, was claimed by Joy Elkins and moves to the barn of trainer Joe Humber. And number 7, AI Initiative, was claimed by Jim Vitier and moves to the barn of trainer Sharon Chicado. Changes for the upcoming 5th race, a few overweights. Number 1, Devil in Her Heart, 3 pounds over at 116 pounds. Number 3, Artie's All In, 1 pound over at 119 pounds. Number 5, High Reserve, 1 pound over at 119 pounds. And number 6, Innuendo, 3 pounds over at 121 pounds. 15 minutes to post for race number 5.
Nothing comes close to this. Elegant avatars of speed, sprinting towards glory. Hands grip with white-knuckled hope. Seats become decoration. As fearless drivers take flight, and it's closer than you think. Visit OntarioRacing.com.
Horses are making their way on track for today's 5th race. Race 5 is a maiden allowance race for 3-year-olds and upward, going 6 furlongs on the main track. Race 5 offers win, play, show, exactor, 20-cent try, double, and 20-cent superfecta wagering. Leading the post parade, number 1, Devil in Her Heart. Juan Crawford rides for trainer Roy Augustino and owner Mary Lynn Augustino. Number 2 is Core. Kirk Johnson rides for trainer Dale Powell, who owns in partnership with Anthony Powell. Number 3 is Artie's All In. Jeffrey Alderson rides for trainer Anthony Alderson and owner Malcolm Alderson. 4 is Verrazano Legacy. Olaf Hernandez rides for trainer Pat Perante and owner Canny Ing. 5 is High Reserve. Devin Johnson rides for owner-trainer Noel Williams. And number 6 is Innuendo. Helen Vanek in the saddle for trainer Nick Malini Jr. and owner Colebrook Farms. Got a few minutes to get your race 5 wagers in. Late double wagering starts here. Horses continue the warm-up for race number 5. The current favorite at 7-5 is number 2, Core. 5-2 on number 6, Innuendo. 9-2 on number 3, Artie's All In. 5-1 on numbers 1, Devil in Her Heart, and 4, Verrazano Legacy. And 20-1 outsider is number 5, High Reserve. The field is making their way into the chute before the starting gate takes position. Not too much time left to get your race 5 wagers in. Starting gate taking position at the 6 furlong pole. Last chance to get your race 6 wagers in. We'll be heading up to load shortly. Race 5 field is behind the starting gate. Set to begin loading. It's post time. First to go up will be the even money favorite Core with Kirk Johnson. Second time starter Artie's All In with Jeffrey Alderson. Verrazano Legacy and Olaf Hernandez to gate 4. High Reserve and Devin Johnson. Outside gate, Innuendo with Helen Vanek, and inside is Devil in Her Heart with Juan Crawford. The filly against the boys going off the claim. Devil in Her Heart just a little reluctant. But she's in now. We're all set. They're off. High Reserve got out well, also showing speed. Artie's All In, Core coming up the rail, Devil in Her Heart. And after a bit of a slow start, Verrazano Legacy is making a rush. At the back out wide is Innuendo, but the whole field is only bunched up by about 3 lengths. Now clearing to the lead is Verrazano Legacy. Verrazano Legacy about 1 1/4 better than Devil in Her Heart. Then we have High Reserve and Artie's All In, Innuendo out wide, and Core is at the back along the rail. The opening quarter was 23-1, and it's Verrazano Legacy dictating the tempo. He's up about 3 on Devil in Her Heart, who's clear of the rest of the pack. Core is on the rail, Innuendo out wide. Artie's All In between horses, and High Reserve trails midway round the turn. They approach the quarter pole, and it's Verrazano Legacy on top. Devil in Her Heart is ridden along and getting a little closer from second after a half mile in 47-1. The heavy favorite Core needs to get going from third, and Innuendo is fourth on the outside. They race down the stretch, and Verrazano Legacy still has a 2-length lead. Devil in Her Heart is trying, but about to lose second to Core as they come to the 16th pole. Verrazano Legacy is running away with it. Verrazano Legacy rushed up to the lead and never looked back. It's going to be Verrazano Legacy by about 3. Core was up for second, then Devil in Her Heart held third over Innuendo in 1:13-3. Unofficial in race 5, the winner is number 4, Verrazano Legacy. Second, number 2, Core. Third is number 1, Devil in Her Heart. And fourth, number 6, Innuendo. Unofficial race 5 order, 4-2-1-6. And returning to the winner's circle, the unofficial race 5 winner, number 4, Verrazano Legacy. Verrazano Legacy is a 4-year-old dark bay or brown gelding by Verrazano out of Legendary Stacy. Bred in Kentucky by Rhiannon Farms Incorporated. Ridden to victory today by Olaf Hernandez for trainer Pat Perante and owner Canny Ying. First lifetime win in 4 tries for Verrazano Legacy, took to the Fort Erie dirt nicely, covering the 6 furlongs in 1:13.3. And race 5 is official. Prices are up. The winner, number 4, Verrazano Legacy, 1520, 540, and 370. Number 2, Core, 230 and 210. And number 1, Devil in Her Heart, 390. $2 exacta, 4-2, $28.40. $1 try, 421, $53.20. $1 super, 4216, $82.45. $2 double, 64, $241.40. And the 20-cent pick 3 returns $2,239.92. Jackpot High Five coming up in race 6, carryover over $7,000, 24 minutes to post. Racing is back on tomorrow at Fort Erie Racetrack with our Tuesday Twilight 4:05 first post. Jackpot High Five coming up in the 6th race. The carryover is up to $7,353.63. Changes for the upcoming 6th race. We have a rider change on number 8, Finding Perfection. Make the rider Omar Marino. 23 minutes to post for race 6. Field for race 6 is making their way on track. Race 6 is a claiming race for fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up, which have not won a race in 2022 or which have never won 4 races. We're sprinting about 5 furlongs on the turf course here, claiming price of $4,000. Race 6 offers win, play, show, exactor, 20-cent try, and 20-cent super, and the 20-cent jackpot high five, carryovers up to $7,353. Number 1 is Cozy Cat. Nicole Hine rides for trainer George Newland and owners Fortunato Galati and Dwayne Newsom. 2 is High Society Girl. Melanie Pinto rides for trainer Julie Mathis and owner Bruno Schickadans. Number 3 is All About the Drama. Olaf Hernandez rides for trainer Paula Loescher and owner Michael Johns. 4 is New York Mint. Juan Crawford rides for trainer Michael Bennett, who owns in partnership with Judith Greaves. 5 is Laxmi. Pierre Mailhot rides for trainer Chris Jolin and owner Leanne Ouellette. 6 is Rosie Jewel Dancer. Chris Husbands rides for trainer Bai Raganoth and owner Sheila Mohan. 7 is Stormy Susie. Helen Vanek rides for trainer Ken Albu and owner Pier 1 Stables. And number 8 is Finding Perfection. Omar Marino picks up the mount for trainer Darren Glennon and owner Dovlin Farm. 3 minutes to post for race number 6. Jackpot high five wagering coming up here in the 6th. Two minutes to post for race number 6. Currently favored at 9-5 is number 2, High Society Girl. It's wide open for the rest. 5-1 on number 3, All About the Drama. 6-1 on number 6, Rosie Jewel Dancer, and number 8, Finding Perfection. Also 6-1 is number 7, Stormy Susie. And now 6-1 is number 3, All About the Drama. 7-1 on number 1, Cozy Cat. 8-1 on number 5, Laxmi. And 9-1 on number 4, New York Mint. We have a minute to post for race number 6. 1 minute to get your race 6 wagers in. Race 6 field is crossing onto the turf course before the starting gate takes position. Not much time left to get your Race 6 wagers in. Field for Race 6 is approaching the starting gate. Set to begin loading for the 6th. It's post time. First up is Cozy Cat with Nicole Hine. All About the Drama and Olaf Hernandez will go up next. New York Mint with Juan Crawford, gate 4. Rosie Jewel Dancer goes up next. Stormy Susie and Helen Vanek. Outside gate, Finding Perfection with Omar Marino. High Society Girl and Melanie Pinto. And last up will be Laxmi with Pierre Mailhot. All set. They're off. They got out in a good line. All About the Drama is shooting out from the far outside, finding perfection, and after braking a little slowly, High Society Girl is rushing up the rail to get into position. It's going to be High Society Girl and All About the Drama duking it out on the front end. Laxmi is stalking from the outside in third, New York Mint inside in fourth. Out wide, Finding Perfection, Rosie Jewel Dancer. Along the rail, Cozy Cat, and the trailer as they go into the turn is Stormy Susie. The quarter was 22-4, and it's High Society Girl 3/4 of a length better than All About the Drama. New York Mint is ridden along from third. Laxmi is dropped back to fourth. Making a rally out wide is Finding Perfection into fourth. Trying to come up the rail, Cozy Cat, and wider out is Rosie Jewel Dancer. Down the stretch they go. High Society Girl has the lead, but New York Mint has had a great trip and is taking advantage. New York Mint sticks ahead in front of High Society Girl, who's digging back in over a tired All About the Drama. It's New York Mint and High Society Girl duking it out down to the wire, head and head, nose and nose. It's going to be a bob photo finish. Photo for the win over with New York Mint and High Society Girl, then All About the Drama and Stormy Susie in a minute flat. Hold all tickets for race number 6. We have a win photo. In the photo, number 4, New York Mint, pulls off a 24-1 upset. Second is number 2, High Society Girl. Third is number 3, All About the Drama. Fourth, number 7, Stormy Susie. Unofficial race 6 order is 4-2-3-7. And returning to the winner's circle, the unofficial race 6 winner, number 4, New York Mint. New York Mint is an 8-year-old dark bay or brown mare by Naughty New Yorker out of Sentiment. Bred in Ontario by Norman Davies and Ascot Stud. Ridden to victory today by Juan Crawford for trainer Michael Bennett, who owns in partnership with Judith Greaves. Third lifetime win for New York Mint, who wins at 24-1, covering the 5 furlongs in 1 minute flat. And race 6 is now official. Prices are up. The winner, number 4, New York Mint, returns $51.40, $12.10, and $6.20. Number 2, High Society Girl, $2.60 and $2.30. Number 3, All About the Drama, $3.20. The $2 exacta, 4-2, $219.20. $1 try, 423, $386.35. $1 super, 4237, $2,449.45. Of more information regarding the Jackpot High 5 payout, as well as the payouts on all the multi-race wagers, later. And on screen now, if you'll turn to your monitors, the win photo for race number 6, with number 4, New York Mint, having the head down over number 2, High Society Girl. Win photo on screen now. Racing resumes tomorrow at Fort Erie Racetrack. First post tomorrow is 4:05. Be sure to check out our website, forterieracing.com, for info about all of our upcoming live racing events, as well as video streaming of the races and all of our race replays. Our next free concert at the Tiki Bar will be Tuesday, August 9th, featuring the Howling Horns. Concert sponsored by Miller's Auto Recycling. We'll have a concert by Honeymoon Suite at Fort Erie on Saturday, September 17th at 7 p.m. This is a special ticketed fundraiser for COPE. Tickets are now available online. Sponsored by Rona Fort Erie. The Basset Hound races are coming to Fort Erie on Sunday, August 14th after the horse races ends. Registration is now open on our website. The 87th running of the Prince of Wales Stakes will be held on Tuesday, September 13th. First post, 1:05. Become a member of HPIBet.com today. Get $100 after you bet $100, plus your first bet is on us. Be sure to book your table for the Turfside Dining Room, open on live racing days. Reservations are strongly recommended. Tune in to Your TV Niagara for the Fort Erie Race Replay Show, Channel 700, Thursdays and Saturdays at 10 p.m. And that concludes our Monday afternoon here at Fort Erie Racetrack. We thank you all for joining us. Again, information about the Jackpot High 5 payout and all the payouts on the multi-race wagers will be available later. Be sure to check out hpibet.com today, as well as the Fort Erie website for more information regarding those wagers. To everybody who joined us on track today, we wish you a safe drive home. Everybody who joined us off-site via satellite wagering online, we thank you for making us part of your day. We'll see you tomorrow at 4:05.